Okay, how are we doing? Are we good?
No.
You know. If you're not getting the right sizes, just make sure for every opening.
This?
Okay.
I thought that was after. No, this is the assignment you're working on right now. Yeah, I know, but I thought you did that after you got it to me. After you got it to you? Like in the master.
While we wait, if you are done with this and you've taken a screenshot of both your code and your browser, so that way I can see not only your code, but I can see the results, take a screenshot, submit it into Schoology. You can then open up another new document or another new HTML. And then you guys can get it set up. So you will have doc type, head, meta, title, body, all those things. This will be the last assignment for today, if we can get to it.
Yeah.
So.
It's a Control Shift and then the long space line.
For the Chromebooks, it's just Control and the little desktop viewer. If you're on the Macs, you can hit Control Shift 3, and it'll take a screenshot of your entire screen. So either one works. Okay, so I'm going to move this and just start a new document. So I'm going to go up to New and do a new one here. And then we just type the same thing. If you're a copy and paster, you can copy and paste, but sometimes I find it easier just to start from scratch. Sometimes it's nice to have just a skeleton one of these, and I usually provide one, so I will remember to do that tomorrow. So we have doc type, then we have head, then inside our head we've got meta, care set, UTF-8. Then we also have our title. This is going to be about paragraphs, so paragraph, backslash title, backslash head, opening body, little white space, backslash body, backslash head, or HTML. This one is going to be saved as, I'm going to save this as my last name and paragraphs, and you can abbreviate. .html. Make sure you have the .html. Then you save it. There. All right. In this assignment, we're going to introduce paragraphs. To create a paragraph, you're going to use the tag P. You're going to type something. This is a paragraph. Maybe type quite a bit about paragraphs that we are doing in web design. I don't have much to say, otherwise, oops.
Gotta do it right.
Otherwise, this is just some nonsense, oops, just some gibberish about web design to get some content. All right, so folks, when you're doing a paragraph, you're going to want some content. So I just wrote random sentences, and I used the first opening P tag here that I highlighted. For every opening P tag, I need a closing one. So when I'm done with my paragraph, I'm going to use \P. So P's are paragraphs. There's no P1, there's no P2, there's just one P element. You save it. I am going to open it up in my files. I'm going to drag it over to my browser. And there's my paragraph in its glory. There it is. If I want to do another paragraph, so do another one. Inside the body, you're going to have a tag, P tag. Hello, this is the last assignment for today. And then I'm going to have a \P. I'm going to save. I'm going to refresh. And there's my 2 paragraphs. Notice there's space now in between them because we've made it a paragraph. So paragraphs are considered block elements, meaning there's kind of space above it and below it. Once you have that done, you've got 2 paragraphs. You can save the file, and then you can just upload that file into Schoology. You can type whatever you want. You don't have to type what I just typed. But you should have a couple sentences just to see that it's a paragraph. Once you're done with the paragraphs, HTML, you can upload the whole file, that file, to Schoology. And then also, folks, since we did work on this, you might want to think about rezipping your file, your big giant web design file, and send it back to Google Drive so that way you don't lose whatever we worked on today. It's good practice. You don't always have to do it, but that way you're saving your work. Or if you prefer, if you guys would rather have flash drives, you can always get one, I think, for like $5 at Staples, and you can always save it on a flash drive as well, just as a backup. So that is it for today. Paragraphs and headers, or headings, is what we did today. Tomorrow, I know some of you aren't going to be here. I think some of you aren't going to be here tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, some of the freshmen are going to be gone.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, for some work, I'm just going to go here. There is a challenge. There is a challenge that you guys are going to have. Ideally, I was going to make it due by Sunday, so you can work on it on the weekend if you're not going to be here. But maybe since you guys aren't going to be here for school, I'm not really sure how they expect you guys to do the work. But anyways, the class tomorrow is going to work on Challenge 1 Basics. And it is basically you're going to work on making paragraphs, using headers, and just getting some information or some content and putting it in a very basic web page like we've been doing yesterday and today. Yes. Yep. So if you're not going to be here tomorrow, it's in Schoology. Also, we have a quiz on Monday. The quiz, if you click on the if you click on the upcoming event, it does say what the quiz is going to be about in terms of, it's going to cover HTML. So I might ask you, what does HTML stand for? I'm going to ask you like some basic structure, not what we covered today, but what we've been covering before, like just having the HTML, head, body. Those are the big three. Naming files, understanding like you can't have spaces in naming a file. What's an element? Elements are opening and closing tag. What are tags? Like you might have to give an example of what a tag is. That would be like using the little carets and putting a P between them. File names in the address bar. So if I, for example, if I was looking at this right here on my browser, and I gave you this sample and I said, hey, what's the name of this file that we're looking at? You would go all the way across into the address bar and go all the way to the very end, and it is called BaumanParagraphs.html. That's the actual file name that we're looking at in my browser. So it'll be multiple choice, some fill in the blank. It'll be pretty straightforward. So that is it. Questions? Comments? That's all I have for you guys today. So and then I will check in with you guys first thing tomorrow, and then make sure if you have any questions or if you didn't get things handed in today, you can always hand them in tomorrow, and I can double check. And we'll get you started then on the challenge, and hopefully you guys, well, tomorrow will be more of a work day than anything else. So, okay?
Okay.
All right. Then I will let you guys finish up, clean up, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Ms.
Yeah, thank you.